Yeah.
Cool. And we live. All right. Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna hop into the world. So currently, I'm just gonna plan out the sugarcane farm that I'm doing in creative before I hop back into the survival world and start building it there. Because I was looking up just to see how everyone else is doing their sugarcane farms. I'm like, why are y'all doing it like this? Because this seems like really silly. Like a lot of these designs, I'm like, that's a lot of pistons, and that's not necessary on 1.16. Especially with blocks and flying machines and the ability to have something sweep across and just take out all the sugarcane with like much less things. So like the biggest item is gonna be slime blocks. So we're gonna try and build that today. I have to quick. I will be kind of alt tapping into the other screen. That's why I apologize that this isn't Minecraft isn't fully taking up of the whole thing. There's a little bit of black bars going on there in OBS at the moment, but I can expand that. Oh yeah, okay, I can expand that so that Minecraft actually takes up the full screen, even if it's not 100% resolution. But yeah, we're gonna go through this because like these these farms are just silly. Like here, I'll just quickly get a window capture going here. Except yeah, so there you go. So we can see like I'm going through these farms and I'm like, like this, like that's a ridiculously excessive amount of like observers and pistons to do this with, and then you have like all those like powered minecart rails, like what? Like easy. No, that's so much resources you have to get in like survival. That is so ridiculous. Oh, you have like this one. This one again is just using pistons and stuff. It's a little bit overdone. This one's smaller. Like this one's like thing expandable Zertic. But again, like why? Like none of these seem good, and I believe I have a better solution to this. That does not involve this. What we're going to need is a dropper timer that's going to be set up to wait a certain amount of picks for the average amount of like ticks that it takes for sugarcane to grow to at least like two with like mostly three things. And then that's going to trigger a set of flying machines like there's one, yeah, like this sugarcane farm does sort of. This one's using hoppers and stuff to collect like sugarcane as well by the looks of it. I don't know if I'm gonna do this system the way this one is or not, because I think what I can do is use like water paths to move them down the thing. We're gonna see. Just kind of depends on what this situation is like. We'll get into the testing of that. Let's see how that works out. But we're essentially going to use a dropper timer alongside a flying machine and stuff to have, yeah. So it probably look something like this. So let's do that. Okay, take that window away from me. I'm just going to pop through this video. Level up with a free code in every. I just haven't made a flying machine before, so I just need to see how they set it up properly. And then figure out how I can get a redstone signal to it. As well as what I can get away with. Also, I don't understand why. I don't understand why do so many of these videos have sugarcane farms with the sugarcane on the dirt instead of sand? I guess it's so that like they're not a gravity block, but the sugarcane grows faster in the sand.
Farm is going to be our best bet. From 1.16 in the most efficient sugarcane farms. We're going to have to build something like this with a flying machine. So in this video, I'm going to be building this with you and showing you step by step how to build something like this, except the one that we're going to build is even going to be bigger than this one here. Hey there, once again.
Okay, this is where the This is with a flying machine, but I want it to just go across once. And then it have it be triggered. Because I don't want it constantly going. I don't want a flying machine constantly going. Because that's just like... That's just asking for lag. Some blocks here. So that's why I want to set up a dropper timer that will only like trigger once in a while. Okay. The main idea of this, we're gonna make it in like I want it to be 16 by 16, so that it's a chunk wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Yeah, I want it to be stackable in a chunk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So that's one chunk. Now, I'm just going to see. Yeah, so he's putting the minecarts underneath the tracks. Now, I wonder if I can set, if I put like the tracks down first, if you can get away with, if you can get away with having, like placing down the sand on top of it. You know what I mean? Sand. Yes. Okay, you can do that. Yeah, so, like, why aren't they using sand in these designs instead of... Why are they using dirt instead of sand in these designs? That seems weird to me. Because that is perfectly valid. You're perfectly capable of doing that, and sugarcane grows slightly faster on grass. Okay. So, we go on to make a superior sugarcane farm today. By the looks of it. Okay. Nice. Oh, nice. That actually fits very nicely within our 16 by 16 chunk. And makes it also nicely repeatable, because if I just stack this on this side, then one of these glass walls just becomes a water, like a water stream for the sugarcane. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. In this case, I think just for this proof of concept design, I'll just block this and then contain it completely within the single chunk of space.
Bro, it doesn't freaking work.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to... Oh. Bro, that's dumb.
What are you trying to do here?
The observers scan that there's like
you have the observers backwards.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. You remember the observers observe at their face, right? And the dot on the back is where the redstone signal comes out. Ooh.
But do you think this would work?
Yep. No, that is a valid. Yeah, no, it is a valid thing. Do you have the pistons set up in there?
Yeah, and it's not working for some reason. Like, there's a block in front of the piston, and that's on purpose because I want it to reach all the way.
Oh, yeah, no. So the piston, by looking at these sugarcane farms and how they work, the piston needs to be below the observer. I don't know why I can't place this here. 1 second.
It has to be below.
Because see this piston here can't push through those things like that. It won't work like that. So you need the just regular pistons along here, and then when see.
Whoa.
So you have to have the pistons there. That way, when it observes, it'll trigger the pistons and they'll go like that.
And I got some hoppers, which will be in.
Yeah, and then you put the hoppers around there to collect them.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get these sugar canes again, and then I'm gonna place them. So, boom, boom. Here.
Okay.
I think you broke
Hmm?
my jig.
What did I? Why? It's not working anymore.
Wait, yeah, it's not working.
No, that works fine.
Oh. Why am I flipping these levers? Wait,
Oh.
where?
Yeah, you don't need levers. The thing the observers detect the sugarcane growth automatically. That's the whole reason for putting observers in this kind of farm in the first place.
If I place them back, will they?
Yeah, so you actually might need to drop these observers and pistons down a level, because the sugarcane has to be able to grow up.
Like,
Yeah. So these need to go down here,
yeah, I need.
and then the observers. Yeah, and then the observers. So you basically just need to drop this down a level.
Ah. Oh my gosh.
There you go. Now it
So-
should naturally thing, but you're gonna have to move the redstone down a level, of course, too.
Hold on, no, I got an idea. There. Oh.
No, because it needs to be the redstone needs to be able to trigger the pistons, right? Because that's what this is doing. The redstone signal comes out of here, then the redstone powers the block below it, which then powers the piston. There we go. Boom, just like that. It is now fully functional. But that's what I'm saying, like,
Cool.
yeah, but that's why I'm like, this kind of a sugarcane farm, while it does work, is one, very laggy because you're making so many pistons fire, but also it's super resource inefficient because the amount of observers you need to make for this and the amount of pistons you need to make for this is just kind of ridiculous. That's why I prefer this one, this style over here, which just uses a few, which is basically just an observer and a thing, but I'm going to be making it slightly differently than how this is, than how this is supposed to go, just because.
Wait, how do I get
silly.
how do I get the droppers in without having to manually like go in and grab them?
Oh, what, like the sandstone? Or, you mean thing? You have to...
Yeah, like...
Yeah, you have to get the, Yeah, you have to put the hoppers in the right spot. So that they can...
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna see if, oh my god, no, that didn't work. I'm so dumb.
No worries. Redstone takes a little bit of getting used to. Don't sweat it.
Oh, this works. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, great. Why does this have to not work? Like, bro.
Don't get frustrated.
I worked so hard.
Don't get frustrated. It's a learning curve.
Wait. Yo.
Yeah.
It actually works.
Yeet. There you go.
Wait. Oh, it doesn't work. Wait. Why do I keep saying that? Frick, it doesn't work.
I'll get it. You can also, I mean, like, just look up some tutorials on, like, Redstone, or, like, hoppers and how they work and stuff. Mumbo Jumbo's videos are pretty good.
Yeah, but he says his videos are, like, very simple, but they're, like...
They are.
Really.
They are. You just gotta, like, I genuinely recommend just, like, going through one of his videos where he's, like, 50 redstone contraptions, and then just building all of them. Because you'll find it's very... just by building them, you'll learn a lot about how they actually work and stuff. Especially if you go through his ones that are, like, on each individual redstone component and kind of explain how they work. And then after that, you just play around with them on your own and experiment with them so that you can get your own kind of more intuitive understanding of how they work.
It's still kind of like frustrating that it might not work sometimes, but I like thinking of new things, and I try them in creative, and if they work, I'll probably just go into my most succeeded world, and I'll most likely have like the materials to do it, and I'll just do it and I'll be happy about it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how I would do this. I wish these hoppers could just hover over the, I wish they could just, like, be hovering over these sugar canes and just, like, vacuum it up.
What?
The hoppers.
Uh,
Here, I'll help you out. Place these.
cool. I'm just following the.
Wait, are you watching Mumbo Jumbo right now?
No, I'm not watching Mumbo's tutorial at the moment. It's some guy named Dasty Dude. Because I'm going to somewhat replicate this design, but not completely. Because again, he just has the flying machine that goes across like constantly, and in my opinion, that's an inefficient way of doing things. Just because it makes it a pain in the ass. Just ignore this for now.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry about it. I just have to get rid of them so that water doesn't go, because I have to put some hoppers here underneath the thing. And I have to get rid of the sand. Still need those redstone blocks.
Cat's lame.
Okay. Where's redstone block? Where's redstone block? Redstone. Boom. I'm most likely gonna have these hooked up to make these slightly more complicated and hook them up to.
Dude, this works. Oh my gosh, it works. It works. It works.
Moist. I need a chest.
Alright, and then we'll place this so that way the thing won't like go to the. There you go. I like how we're both focusing pretty hard.
Yeet.
Ugh! Dude, I just... Oh my god. How come the sand breaks when I drop it onto the fence, but when I place the sand directly on the fence, it doesn't break?
That's just how the gravity blocks work. If it falls into it and it hits hits certain blocks, like it'll break on stairs and stuff, it'll automatically break. As opposed to if it's just placed on there, it's like gently placing something. It's useful so that you can get stuff like this farm instead of.
Easier to collect it.
No, that's not really the idea. It's more for so that you can still use gravity blocks in certain instances that are very useful. For instance, like this farm, without them breaking. It's just, yeah, it's been a feature like that for a while. And there's very necessary use cases for it, like in Redstone, contraptions and whatnot.
Oh my gosh.
That.
Up with this. Oh. It makes me so mad. piston push a fence?
Yes.
I hope you're right, because this is hard thing to take. How did that just break? My fence just broke and then got placed again. And I didn't even like do anything. That was like really weird.
Hmm.
Let's go. Oh, it's not. Wait a second. Can sand hold? Can redstone hold sand up? No way. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. You can put sand on anything on top of it. It's just if it falls on it, it'll break. Very useful. Very useful. Especially also if you want to cover up something with like a sand path or whatever.
Yeah.
There's lots of reasons for it. I need a slime block.
I really hope this works.
What about cookies, sticky pistons?
Oh my gosh, I just forgot I need sticky pistons. Oh.
Okay, this is right here.
Sticky piston.
Okay, I'm not going to include the sticky piston in the one chunk.
The heck?
Hmm?
Why is it going off? Oh my gosh. I think I made a redstone clock. I'm not sure. Alright, maybe I shouldn't use... Stop doing that! Maybe I should try using observers for the piston. Do you know how to make an auto nether portal?
Auto nether portal? I've not heard
An
of
automatic
it.
nether portal?
Is it just one that lights up and turns off?
Yeah, you can like turn it on and off by using the levers.
I mean, like, I don't see the purpose for it, or like a super necessary purpose for it, other than it kind of looks cool. So, like, I haven't in particular like, had a need to make one.
Is there a way to like get infinite like diamond blocks? Because I heard that there's like a way to.
You can do duping glitches, but in my opinion, they're like, it's not generally
Good.
yeah, it's not like it's a super like useful thing to do, if that makes sense. Like the thing is, when you do dupe glitches, you have the possibility of corrupting your world. So I generally would not advise abusing duping glitches. Hello, iToxes. Welcome. we're working on designing some sugarcane farms currently in creative before I implement it into my survival world. Just because I need to properly figure out how flying machines function so that I can make one that gets triggered here on a redstone delay clock with a very long tick time that allows for the sugarcane to grow fully, and then for the ability to and then make it so that I can have make it expandable and all that stuff. So that's why I'm not in survival right now, even though the title says survival. But I want to plan this out before.
How do I make a redstone clock?
That would be a good question for Mumbo Jumbo to answer. Because there's a lot of different redstone clocks you can make. Oh yeah, you kind of have made a redstone clock here. Seems to be about a. Oh, this is probably why it's freaking so laggy. Yeah, because it's like that's a very laggy clock design. Yeah, this does not make a redstone clock. However, it does make a constant signal. Okay, that's weird. Oh wait, no, this isn't a loop here. I was gonna say how to not break it, but that just creates a loop, so it's constantly on. Oh yeah, this is duping. Yeah, no dupe glitches, please. Thank you, iToxic. Yeah, I'm just going through it. I'm like kind of basing it off. Like, there's a couple firms that have this design, but I don't like their entire design because they have it so that the flying machine is constantly going across, and to me that just seems like a waste of like time, like real sources. Like, it just feels like it makes it more laggy, in my opinion, to have that constantly going across like that when you can just set up a delayed redstone timer. One second, I got a text message or something. Oh, no, it's not a text message. It is. Oops.
Oh.
No, it's just
So I'll be back. Bye.
Okay. Oops. My Wi-Fi just dropped there randomly for a second. That's rough. Okay. Let me go back and look at this. Oh. Oh. Okay, where's frozen? I forgot to go back into Droid Cam. Oh, no. Is OBS just frozen? Is Droid Cam frozen on here? Oh, yeah, Droid Cam is frozen. Oh, right, because, yeah, that makes sense because the Wi-Fi connection. Although I don't know why that should have bothered Droid Cam, because I have it going through USB at the moment, but sure, I guess, okay. Refresh that. Okay. Just do it on Wi-Fi. This seems to not being able to pick it up. There we go. I'm gonna turn this on complete eco mode, see if that speeds up the laptop because it cuts a bunch of random background processes out of the way. I might have to do this while I'm not streaming. Look, seriously, why is this all frozen up? Why are system interrupts taking up 63% of my CPU? Okay. Oh, rough. I'm 90% on the GPU. That makes sense. At the very least. Oh, I see what I did wrong here for the flying machines. So these aren't supposed to be on the pistons, they're supposed to be on the slime box. Movable. I believe obsidian can't get moved by slime blocks. That's up there, and observer there. Observer there. Oh, no. At the right angle. There we go. And reset that. There we go. I think it doesn't cause anything. That causes that, but that's not useful.
Yo, I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back.
Wait, this.
Yeah, Carolina. I'm currently planning out a sugarcane farm for my survival world. I just don't quite like the designs that are in.
Yeah, I don't understand the
that are on
auto.
there.
I don't understand the auto thing.
What do you mean?
Like the auto sugarcane farm. It's just weird and strange. Like, can you leave and join back, please? Hello?
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, never mind.
Minecraft 1.16. I'm just gonna go look up Mumbo's video. Two-way slime block.
Alright, I'm just gonna clear out my inventory so that way, whoa, I have 48, things. Whoa.
I appear to have it set up in the opposite orientation of what I should, according to this picture anyways.
I wanna make a car. Cars are fun. Like a working car.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, but...
Yeah, you can. I mean, it doesn't really look like one, but it still works.
Yeah, cool.
So I have to get any type of block, and slime block, piston, sticky piston, redstone block.
Yeah, I'm really confused how this is supposed to work. Unless it's supposed to be like this.
What the heck?
Okay, that kind of did its thing. I'll break that one. Yeah. Oh, this might actually still need to be out here though. There we go. But that is definitely not functioning properly still though.
It works for me. Hold up. This is block. Wait a sec.
No, I'm trying to replicate like a very specific design of this, but it seems to be kind of weird.
I don't understand what's like happening. Oh! There it is. And then let's get this stone. And then let's just place this. See if it works again. There it is. Ah! See? Working car. my gosh, I just got knocked down.
Oh yeah, it does. So how is this working? Oh my god. How do you stop it?
You just break the redstone block.
Hmm.
And if you're confused on how to like do the observer part, you you do that and then place one right there, and then should do something.
No, I know. I'm just wondering why this is working, but the other flyer is not. So this is.
These scan, like these two slime blocks scan like the like that's what like sort of functions it.
Yeah. So like this does this, but maybe I need a honey block. So that. So like if I have.
Just making my little throne.
No, that doesn't cause a block update. Or... Wait, no, this one won't get started by a block update? No, that completely breaks it. That completely breaks it. Oh, one of these is supposed to be a regular piston, not a sticky piston. That's probably what's screwing up my machine over here. Okay. So there we go. Okay, now it's working.
Oh,
It was just that I had two sticky pistons here instead of one of them being.
Oh, you got creative and you like tried to like make the car going down like these little things.
Okay, but this one isn't. But it only goes. But it only goes.
I'm gonna see if I can make it like on ground.
It only goes one way.
Like so.
That means that the sticky piston needs a one pulse.
Boom. Boom. Sticky piston.
Okay, but if it's sticky pistons on both sides, then that means it needs a. Or it needs a.
Regular piston.
Yeah, it needs a one pulse tick, but it's not getting a one pulse tick from. It's not getting a one tick pulse from anywhere, so that's why it's not breaking. So how is this guy getting this to work? It says 1.16 plus.
What the heck? How come it didn't work like that?
It says 0 tick. Farms are patched, but they're not though. Because you literally just made one. This is definitely a functioning thing, but I think he's in Java. So this might be a Java versus Bedrock thing.
I think there was some.
Go away, laggy. Trader. Did you make another redstone clock or something?
No?
Okay.
But
No, that is just my thing. I was just wondering. I was just getting a lag spike here, so.
why is this thing still like I don't know how to make redstone clocks.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to make like a huge car. Wait a second. So boom. Du, 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 du.
And if a piston receives a zero-tick pulse,
Two,
it would extend
three,
immediately and retract again.
boom,
And yeah,
boom.
that's why the piston rejects
This one
fast enough,
here.
so it could be pushed again with the cycle here. And also those blocks are pulled along. So let's start this back up. As you can see here, those blocks are just getting pulled along. Then of course, then you could add either a pushing extension or pulling extension again, and so on. So this is a one-way
See if
flying
this
machine,
works.
which means the engine
If it
and the
actually works,
extensions
I'm
will
gonna
only
be
in one
so
direction.
weirded out because usually stuff like that does it never.
Yeah, I'll probably do one for bamboo too, Carolina. The plan is I'm just making like the kind of plan out like the modular thing. That's why it's you notice it's only like a chunk big because the plan is to do like a giant encased glass like greenhouse just like floating off the shore from where like my main survival base is. I know you've watched the stream before, so you know the area that I'm talking about. So I'm currently trying to just make something that's modular that I can just expand on a like chunk size basis. So I can have a whole section for like sugarcane, a whole section for bamboo, a whole section for wheat possibly, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But the reason what I'm trying to add to this is I don't want the flying machine constantly going back and forth across this. I want it to be hooked up to a delayed redstone clock that basically just sends it every like when it's necessary, right? So it's not just like constantly going back and forth across it. It just does like a sweep once every enough time for this the sugar cane to get to about an average of like 2 or 3 sugarcane high across the entire field. So it's not just having the flying machine going constantly.
Only can move that direction. But it's actually possible to make flying machines that can at least move in 2 directions, even for out of servers.
1 second there, I'm just trying to watch this video.
With observers now. And this is a basic 2-directional engine. We have 2 caterpillar engines stacked together in the middle with this blocker detector to give some updates to the sticky pistons.
Wait.
Looks a little bit weird, but stopped, you can also stand it in this direction. And yeah, the big disadvantage of 2-directional flying machines, or the problem there is that you always have to move this dead weight. So the blocks that are responsible for the movement in one direction need to be pushed back in the other direction. And that's why we don't have much space or room to work with. In fact, you could only attach 1 single block to this engine. But we'll try to attach 2 blocks.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a lot
start
of
again, since we already reached the block or the push limit. You can also make different observerless 2-way flying machine engines and also extensions for them. So for example, here we have a quasi 2-way flying machine. So which
Oh, that's nice. Do you have like a link to like a video of that setup. Because I don't appear to find one. Like I'm trying to look up like two-way flying machines and stuff, and they're like, I don't know, it's the kind of thing. I might have to do more research for this. I think, why did my phone? My phone's doing some weird stuff. Looks like it just like rebooted on me.
Machina, I'm actually gonna make the the biggest car ever.
Well,
I hope it doesn't glitch because, like, we both should hope that it won't glitch because I really don't.
nah, it probably won't glitch.
Is it
Just
even?
yeah, just make sure that it's not going in the direction of the
Yeah,
farm. Yeah, that's all that really matters. Okay, I'm gonna.
And it didn't work. All that time spent trying to make a freaking gigantic car just for it to work.
Yeah, there seems to be a um.
I'm just gonna do 2 this time. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, no. Boom, boom. Gonna be exactly the same, except 2 blocks wide this time. 4 was a little. Boom.
Okay, this video looks like it's a better one for two-way flying machines.
Hello, and welcome to another video on my basic build series.
But yeah,
I'm your host,
yeah,
Brian.
Carolina,
Let's get
that's
started.
like
All right,
that's what I'm trying to go for
playing
something
Minecraft,
that's like
I saw
that.
people doing some redstone stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to figure that out. And then I figured it out, and it's really not that hard. You just gotta try it a little bit, and I was like, okay, this isn't too bad once you figure it out. And then I noticed people were using these things called flying machines. I was like, yep, I'm absolutely never gonna be able to figure that out. But guess what? Those aren't that hard either once you figure it out. So today we're going to show you the very basics of how to make your own flying machine. Alright, first thing you need to know is we're going to be building this with slime blocks or honey blocks, either one, or even both, like you see here. You are going to need observers and sticky pistons. Those are your main basic parts of any flying machine. Alright, there are several ways to make a flying machine, but every single one of them starts with an observer. So what you need to do is put your observer down. If you don't know how these work, the observer is going to notice changes to the block on this side of it, because it's the little face looking right there. It observes, hence the name. And then once something changes over there, I'm going to put down a slime block here, you'll notice the little redstone signal in the back there. Okay, so once you know that that's how that works, you can kind of figure this out. So you want that one to move this sticky piston, and when it does that, I'm going to add 2 more slime blocks on this one. And then you're just going to build the exact same thing on this side. You're going to put your observer that way, sticky piston, and 2 slime blocks. This is your absolute most basic flying machine right here. It actually takes up a little bit more space than another one, but it's the easiest one to explain, so I started with that one. And in order to get this one to work, all you need to do is change the block in front of it. It's going to go all the way over there like that. I'm going to go ahead and go on this side and put that there first, just to get caught up here.
Tons of things that are not
See
working.
It stopped right there because the pistons can't push up.
Of course.
So it has to stop right there.
Bro, I'm just gonna stick with the.
Activate it again, and it just goes back. Hopefully that makes sense for you. Alright, another thing to keep in mind is that pistons can only
Wait,
move
I just
12
got the
blocks
best
at once.
idea.
So we're going to go ahead and put 12 slime blocks in front of this sticky piston right here.
We didn't take it. Alright. So I'm gonna need obsidian and ender portal. Wait, why is it called Ender Portal? It should be Ender Block.
There's an ender portal frame.
On my screen it says Ender Portal. It's weird. Alright, let's get the flint and steel. If this works, I'm
I
gonna...
see end stone. Yeah, end portal. Yeah, that's a block. Yeah, that is an end portal. That is definitely an end portal.
This is the first time in years I'm ever gonna make like a big wide nether portal because it has to fit in this.
Okay, does this work as it should?
Bro,
Interesting.
how come this is not working? Is it because I'm uncreative?
No, because you can't make an end portal quite like that. That's not how I think there's making end portals like that have to be done in a certain way.
I did it correct. I did, so each block is like facing the correct way. Here, grab a look. Like, take a look, not grab a look.
1 second. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here kind of confused about what's going on here with this flying machine for me to really pay attention to more than one thing at once. Okay, so that's...
Let's light this up. And then
what if I just do make a 0 tick pulse?
wait, are we able to get a debug stick? Hold on, can you make me an operator so that way I can like do commands, like only like /give commands?
There you go.
Thank you. /give s debug stick. What the heck? What? What?
Okay, that
No,
worked.
I don't want a disc. Are you able to get one?
Hmm?
Are you able to get a debug stick? Like,
I don't know how to grab it.
you just type /give s debug _stick.
I see. 1 second though. I'm really just trying to figure out like what's going on with these because this seems to be very temperamental. Like it seems like it wants to work sometimes, but I like I don't know if you watch this like.
Hold on, is it possible to get like teleported to like a stranded island thing?
There you go. You can
Nope.
grab it.
I spawned straight in the nether. It's garbage. As always. This is so annoying. It never works.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to like teleport to this like thing over the ocean. Like I teleport to this thing that where I'm stranded, hovering over like I'm over an ocean.
Through nether portals?
Hold on, I'm gonna try doing it going from the nether.
I think you're getting bamboozled. Oof.
It usually works. Nope, it didn't work. And now I don't know where you are, so I'm just gonna teleport to you.
Yeah, these are being very weird.
Oh, I see what you meant by the end portals not working. It's because they have to be on ground.
Oh, do they?
I don't know, I think so.
Okay, but you... Okay. Yeah, Carolina, if you want to hop on and
Yeah, there we go.
if
There
you want
we
to...
go.
If you would like to hop on and show me how to get these flying machines working when they're not doing random nonsense like this, that'd be great. Because I am replicating exactly what I'm seeing, and I'm not sure. It could be that it's a problem of Bedrock versus Java Edition. Like if I go and do this in Java, maybe they'll work perfectly fine. And it's just because I'm in Bedrock Edition that they're not working as they should be. But they seem to be like randomly intermittently working, which is, in my opinion, a bit of a weirder thing. I'm not sure if I need to just send this a one-tick pulse or not. Yeah, just that. That's the gamer tag and whatnot. You can add me as a friend and hop in.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Relax.
What the heck? What is wrong with this stupid thing?
Chill out. Don't worry about it. Remember, if you're having trouble, you can go look at it. Your frustration is making me frustrated. I'm getting secondhand frustration here. Remember, this is Bedrocks. Again, like, look it up. I think. I know end portals don't just like randomly spawn. Like, there is a very specific setup you have to make to get the end portal to spawn. It doesn't just. You can't just build an end portal frame.
Hey guys, I'm and today I'm 2x2, which is the exact same size as the old one, and this is the old one, and the only difference is uh, it's um, it's not silent. But other than that, it's the same size.
Quite the same size. It's a different size profile, but sure, whatever.
Don't you just... You may not see these, but I was used to see these dumb things where it shows like how to get to heaven with a diamond portal. Look at this. Look at this. I
Okay.
actually believed it one time.
I was
No,
gonna say those
you
are
can't make.
no, those are people
Those are
trying to. Yeah, they're trying
Like,
to. Yeah, no, don't.
get people to like.
Yeah, don't believe half of that crap. That's
Yeah, I was little when I believed it.
yeah.
Wait, how does this thing
Lots
work?
of people that are trying to be like, no.
Yeah, like you can't make like thing to heaven.
You can get a mod for Minecraft called the Aether mod, which is basically supposed to be the heaven alternative to. Yeah, see, it just goes and then it's just really finicky, and I feel like it's because these pistons aren't getting one tick pulses. Which is why I'm
Hold
like,
on. Here's a
really
cool
good.
thing that you can do though. Kind of looks weird. You make multiple nether portals.
Mm. One, two, three. So, this, like this, and there we go. That works nice and cleanly. Okay, so you have to put a one tick pulse into this for it to work cleanly.
Look at
Most
this.
of it,
It's
hopefully.
like millions of. It's millions of. Hold on. Of nether portals. Oh my god. Ugh.
Darn hiccups. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, why didn't... I did it exactly the same. Why didn't I give a...
Hiccuping.
Wait, why isn't this one giving a one tick pulse? Well, this one does. Oh wait, no it doesn't. This is supposed to be slightly...
Ugh, I keep hiccuping. I swear, it's like so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
No, that is not a one tick pulse.
This is so frustrating.
That is a genuine one tick pulse. So I don't know what the person was doing or how he's getting a one tick pulse with that. Oh, wait a minute. I might have done a derp. Oh yeah, I did a derp. I'll put the comparator around backwards.
Whoa. Watch this, ready?
I mean, that's still definitely not a one tick pulse though. Unless it
Why
does
is that sheep just jumping? Okay. It's jumping again. Stop jumping, stupid sheep.
It's doing its thing.
There it goes again. Oh my gosh, I hate these hippocucks. Hippocucks.
hiccups.
Oh my gosh, I hate.
This is not a one tick. How does this?
So why does this work? So the reason why this works is because if you have a
Oh, I want to
comparator,
show you this cool.
This isn't a
I wanna show
one
you this
tick.
cool- Get a comparator. Have redstone already. Okay. Go all the way to the top. Get a furnace.
Yeah, this isn't.
so the reason why this works is because if that is the same size.
That's not generating a one tick pulse.
It's not silent. But other than that, it's the same size. So why does this work?
But that's not. You just. Oh my god. Okay. So I just watched a video that's like, this is how you generate a one tick pulse. Then proceeds to immediately make something that doesn't produce a one tick pulse and is immediately shown to not make a one tick pulse because it doesn't. The sticky piston doesn't let go of the block that it pushes up. Oh my god. Okay. This is why you need to watch people who actually know what they're talking about when it comes to Redstone, like Mumbo, for this kind of stuff, because that ain't how it works, fam. That ain't how it works. Okay. Now these should both be one tick pulse generators. Boom. Oh, I might actually have to change that into solid block though, instead of glass. Boom. There we go. Alright. It at least got across cleanly. That was like no. Okay. Just nope. Like nothing. Like look at that. Like that is so not working. As it should. Okay, I'm gonna save out of this world just because I'm gonna boot Java up and see if all these problems go away if I do this in Java Edition, okay? So you're gonna get kicked from the world. Okay, let's try this in Java, because it could be that Redstone, because I already know that Redstone doesn't work exactly like it does in Java Edition and Bedrock anyways. So this could be an issue there. Dismiss. I guess everything can work. I don't know what I have installed. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I think I just haven't installed so I can have shaders, but I'm not 100% sure. I am also gonna
I'm
have
watching
to.
your stream right now. While I'm on the stream while talking to you.
Nice. Let's see. Java. Java Fabric Loader failed to launch. Oh, long. How is it trying to? Okay, whatever. I'll just open vanilla version.
Is there an echo?
froze for like a very short second there. Okay, that's downloaded the files. Oh no, it is. It's just taking a while to show up and boot. Pop that down there. Okay. Oh, the webcam has froze. Okay. New. Redstone. Adoptions. Super flat. I'm gonna be kind of sad. It's literally just that Java Edition. It works fine in, and then in Bedrock it's just broken. Oh my god! All the freaking slimes! Holy, what the hell? Like, okay, all right, Java. You do you. Also, I still don't get what's wrong with Java Edition over like the latest versions, because like it's always kind of started rendering like a giant gap in the blocks and stuff for me. I don't know what's up with that. Peaceful. Do not need those slimes everywhere. Okay, redstone. I also need a button. Need observer. And slime box. Oh, and also need obsidian. One, two, observer, sticky, slime. Door. Oh yeah, that worked perfectly fine. Okay, so flying machines are just broken in Bedrock Edition. So that's what's up. Because this works perfectly fine in Java. That's seriously annoying. I really hope they plan to fix that in the future. So apparently I am not making a flying machine based farm in Bedrock. That is frustrating. Otherwise, this would be very easy to make. Let me just check my sunblocks up there. Check my sunblocks up there. Look at it go. So smooth. Ugh. Seriously, I don't know why it does that. It's kind of gross and frustrating. Looks so awful. Yeah, that runs so smoothly. Why is... Like, yeah, that's just very frustrating. Okay, so yeah, so we now know what are the plans. Are the plans to fix Redstone in Minecraft Bedrock Edition? Okay, so there's people that are like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Bedrock Edition isn't broken. Minecraft is... Bedrock is very broken for Redstone anyways. Like, look at this. Window capture. Look at this, look.
Hey, Machina,
Yeah.
I'll call you back later if you'll be on. My girlfriend's calling, so,
Okay.
yeah, I'll call you later.
Alright, sounds good. See ya. But yeah, like, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, like, this is completely true. And we've just seen how ridiculous this is. From what I heard last, yeah, Redstone is completely a thing. And then you have people that are like, why not by going what you heard? Yeah, try it. It did try it. It's completely broken. Redstone is completely broken as a system in Bedrock Edition. Besides, like, it does some very basic things fine, but anything's like Minecraft Bedrock to fix Redstone in Minecraft Bedrock. But it's not even just quasi-connectivity that's broken. Like, that's just like completely broken entirely. Java parody, like Redstone parody solving quasi. Java Redstone is too much. Okay, it's detecting block updates. Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not, because you can clearly see the observer block, as we've just discovered, is completely broken. And it does not fix that problem. Yeah, so this is, no, Redstone should just work like it does in Java in Bedrock Edition. Like, planned versions just. And fixes bugs, but like what bugs are we talking about? Is going to fix the very obvious and blatant Redstone bugs? Because basically slime blocks are useless. I think I'm gonna hop off Coal Sniper, so like thing, because I'm just kind of frustrated that I basically can't make the slime block based farms I want to in my Bedrock world, because apparently observers and flying machines are just completely broken in Bedrock and don't work reliably, for no real apparent reason, which is kind of frustrating. They work fine in Java Edition, work great, no issues, but it seems like in Bedrock Edition they're completely broken, and I can't find any information about whether or not they plan to bug fix that or not. Like, okay, no, that worked as it should. But so yeah, see, like that's like that's not reliable. See, it goes things and then decides it wants to go back. Like, what is going on here? Like, just because we're recreating the game in C++ versus Java, like Redstone circuitry should not like the circuitry or like the programming logic to do this should not change just because it's written in two different programming languages. Writing the code in C++ versus writing it in Java should not affect this kind of a system. Like, look how broken it is. Like it doesn't know if it wants to like go backwards or forwards or what it wants to do. It like it seems to me like it gets out there or whatnot, but then it like thinks it's still where it was. Like you see, like it seems to be weird about Like, I feel like this has to do with, like, my intuition is telling me that it has to do with the way these are getting pushed, and that it's not following through with block updates. So this might actually be an issue with quasi connectivity. But like you see that, like, it pushes that, but then this observer isn't getting the firing thing, so it's not observing the change in thing here. I wonder if, or it's either that or like the observers aren't putting out like proper one-tick pulses in Bedrock Edition, which is causing this nonsense. Like, that's all I can really think of. Again, it's like, sometimes it works normally, sometimes it doesn't. Like, it's just like, what, pick one. Like, this should not be working that, like, randomly. It should be consistent. Like, it shouldn't just, like, not work and then work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing every time. It should produce the same results each time, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like, this is just straight up broken. And in my firm opinion, there's no good reason for this to be broken like this. Like, not from a programming standpoint, not from like a technical, like, there is no reason that Redstone should be broken like this in Bedrock versus like Java. And like, yeah. Like, yeah, see, that works. That's working fine now. Oh, but then it doesn't. Like, no, like, this just does not work. Like, there is something fundamentally different between the code bases of these two versions that is just no, like why? Look how, like, see, it's so dumb. Like, it works sometimes, then not others. Like, that's useless. That is absolutely useless. This is so dumb. So I'll have to end up doing yes, there's one over here. So I'll have to do this the style of like sugarcane farm that's uses an excessive amount of pistons and observers to do a similar thing. That kind of like, that's like so much extra work just to do that. Like, oh my god, I seriously hope the Caves update like fixes the redstone bugs that are going on in Bedrock Edition, because in my opinion, like, put the Caves update on hold for Bedrock until Redstone works properly, because like, I don't care about the Caves update if Redstone, which has been such a long-standing feature of Minecraft, is just completely broken and basically useless beyond simple stuff like item sorting and the auto smelting. Like, but these are more hopper systems than they are redstone systems, really. Like, this is the complex thing of the thing, and then this isn't even like a complex redstone circuit. So like that's fine, but like this is dumb. Like you shouldn't have like redstone should not be completely broken in Java or in Bedrock Edition, and it works fine in Java. Like that's just so dumb. Like honestly, like these are the things. These are the reasons why Java Edition is the better version of Minecraft than the C++ version in Bedrock, and why it will continue to be the better version of the game until they fix dumb stuff like this. Like playing through Bedrock and the survival thing. I like a lot of things about Bedrock Edition. I've come to enjoy this version of the game. It runs very smoothly. It, at least on hardware that is thing for it. You know, this is a laptop with a not very powerful GPU and and recording and stuff like things. But if I'm not recording, it runs very smoothly and perfectly fine. But like this stuff, like this should not be present. And this is like thing, and this has been a long-standing like thing for ages too. So like, you know, like what are you doing, developers? Like this is an important, like having redstone work properly is an important feature of Minecraft. Like it's especially like this is what gives Minecraft like a little bit more of a challenge beyond just like basic survival and stuff. Like you're never going to have people come over to Bedrock from Java Edition who are long-term players or like, you know, have been playing for a long time because this is just not functional and it just completely ruins so many abilities of what you can do with like farms and stuff. Like being broken like that, like that's just, that's just very frustrating to me, and that makes me feel like Microsoft can go fuck themselves, because they're plenty happy to take the cut of money from microtransactions and stuff on this marketplace in Bedrock Edition, but they're clearly not really that willing to care about the redstone stuff. And the most like blatant, obvious like bugs and stuff on features that have worked in Minecraft for like ages, and people have come to rely on like for the game. Like this is super silly and dumb. All right, I'm gonna end the stream there because I gotta go eat some food for sure. But like, that's just my rant. And I'm like, this is why I want to play like a playthrough of Bedrock Edition, so I can genuinely give criticism like this versus the Java Edition without completely talking my ass. It's like it's stuff like this that makes Bedrock Edition fundamentally unplayable at this point. Like for at least like people that are actually like into Minecraft like for a while, like and enjoy the game like for the technical aspect beyond just making like pretty structures and stuff, and people that like to make functional stuff as well. Like it's just it's just dumb. It's taking away some of that's like redstone not working properly is a big part, because like redstone is very useful and it's very good for even like teaching younger people about how computers work in general, because you can make functional computers. So I doubt those are working properly. Like you could build those properly in Bedrock Edition if like the flying machines are just broken and stuff. Like this is really like sad to see that it's like, Minecraft Bedrock is so much better. It's like, yeah, but then half the stuff isn't like some of the most important systems about Minecraft aren't working in it. Like that's just dumb. Alright, anyways, yeah, So I will stream later. I'll probably rename this one because I didn't actually really do any like survival stuff. They're just messing around with Redstone and whatnot, so it won't go as part of like the full survival series. But yeah, all right. Thanks guys for watching, and I will see you sometime soon in the future. All right, bye.